Okay, so now we're going to look at a circle, and when we have a circle to the right, we always call that point 0 degrees. So right on the x-axis is 0 degrees in a circle. Remember one of the slides, when I move counterclockwise, let's say I pick, I'm going to move that arrow up here, and we'll call this 60 degrees. Okay? So now the angle between 0 and the new ray, or the terminal side, is 60 degrees. Is everybody with me? All right. So if I go around this circle one entire time, how many degrees have I gone? 360 degrees, exactly. Is equal to, we'll just call it once around the circle. So let's say I start here at 60, and I go all the way around the circle, and I end up back here. What's another name for that many degrees? So I know this is 60.
Would that be 420?
Exactly. It's also 420 degrees, right? 420 degrees is exactly the same as 60 degrees, because if I start at 60 and I go 360, I'm at 420. So they're exactly the same angle. Does everybody understand that? If I can also go negative. I can say this is the same as minus 300, because I can subtract 360. Okay, let's start at 0. So say I'm at 0. Yeah, say I'm at 0, and I go around the circle the whole time. It's all 0 is the same as 360 degrees, right? Louis? Or is it Louise? I don't know which. Okay, so here I am going around the circle. I'm just adding 360 or to 60. So 60 plus 360 is 420. 60 minus 360 is minus 300. Okay, I can add 720. It's still the same point on a circle, isn't it? This is called a coterminal angle. Coterminal angles are exactly the same, a number of degrees, exactly the same place on a circle with varying degrees, either plus or minus 360 or some multiple of 360. Okay? Now, in trigonometry, more often than not, we're going to talk about radians. So a lot of people think they know radians, they know how to convert between radians and degrees, but I want you all to stop doing conversions. If I say, and I'm going to teach you about radians, when I ask you a question in radians, I want you to respond in radians. When I ask you a question in degrees, I want you to respond in degrees. You've got to be able to go back and forth easily between the two. Don't worry, I will teach you how to do it. After that, you're going to have to do it on your own. There's going to be a lot of practice you need. So basically what a radian is if this is R, so we have a circle, whatever the radius is, we'll call it R. Whatever that length is, if I wrap that radius around the circle, where it ends is 1 radian. Okay? It's 1 radian. In a circle, we have 2 pi radians. Is again equal to once around the circle, just like 360 degrees. They're an equivalent unit of measure. So far, so good? All right. How do you like the online class so far? How do you like the live lecture? Good? It's not, you know, it's okay. It's kind of like, so those of you who've been in my class before, it's pretty much the same as my in-person class, right? I don't really do things much better. Okay, Benny, right? You know what? I would rather see you too, but we have to offer these online classes, so I think this is the best option. Yeah. I don't like pre-recorded stuff because then I can't really tell whether you're getting it or not. Okay. Now we're going to talk about arc length. So this is a formula for arc length. Again, I hate formulas. There'll be very few formulas that I really, really want you to memorize. When I want you to memorize them, I will let you know. Okay? I'm going to be checking my phone this time only just because in case we have students who are having some problems, I just want to make sure. Okay, no. I just want to make sure I'm responding to. If you have a problem and you like get kicked off, you can't get that. I have my phone right next to me. I will communicate with you through the phone if I have to. So I will check my phone from now and then. So I'm sorry. So again, this is the formula for arc length. When you use this formula, it's very, very important that you use beta and radians. Oh, 2 pi radians means once around the circle. So if you go around the circle once, you have 360 degrees, right? If you go around the circle once, you always go 2 pi radians. Okay. If I want to convert between degrees and radians, that's my equivalency. 2 pi radians equals 360 degrees.